guys, so I'm gonna be teaching you how to make these little duo Garfield and Hello Kitty keychains because they're really simple and they're super cute. This is my first tutorial on this channel, I think. So I hope I did a good job, and if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know because I am not experienced with tutorials. So for the Garfield single, we need 25 orange beads, 16 black beads, 4 yellow beads, and 1 pink bead. We're also going to need some string. I prefer to use fabric covered elastic, but whatever works for you is fine. As you can see, I like to map out my beads before I start putting them through my string, but you guys don't have to do that. You guys can just go along as I tell you the order. We're gonna start off with our base, and that's gonna be, first we're gonna do 6 orange beads. And once you've got that on, we're gonna do a black bead, and then an orange bead, and then a black bead, and then an orange bead, a black one, an orange one, and it should look like this so far. But once you've got that, we're gonna do the yellow and pink part, which is 2 yellows, 1 pink, 2 yellows. So we got half of it done. We're gonna do the other half, which is orange, black, orange, black, orange, black, and then we have to do 7 oranges. Oops, we have to do 7 oranges. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our base beads done. You're gonna wanna make a short side of string and a long side of string and tie them together. And I prefer to just knot mine 3 or more times, but that's just for my string. Now that we have our little single part done, we're gonna wanna string the longer side all the way down from here to down there, in between the most bottom orange and black bead. Now I pulled the string through and it's coming out of this black bead, but I'm also gonna want where I knotted it to come over here, so I'm gonna pull tight, well not tight but harder, and the knot's gonna come all the way over here. Basically what we're gonna do now is add on the whiskers. So you're gonna want to put a black bead through your string, and then you're gonna want to skip the black bead and you're gonna want to put it through this orange bead and then pull, and it looks like that. And you're gonna do this again. You're gonna put a black bead on your string and then skip the black bead on here and string it through the orange bead. Do it again, put the black bead on the string and go to the next orange bead and then pull. So now it looks like whiskers. Right now we're coming out of this orange bead, which is right next to the black one, but we're gonna string our string through this next orange bead. So we're just gonna put the string through like that, so it's coming out of the second bead. And then we're gonna make the ears. So that's 1 orange, 1 black, another orange, another black, and another orange. So we have those on our string. That's coming out of the second bead. And for this one, we're gonna skip this bead. So we're coming out of this bead. We're gonna skip 2 beads this time. and then we're gonna string through. Sorry if this is complicated, and if you're confused, you can always comment or email me. So it looks like that. These are the 2 beads that we skipped. So yeah, we have half done. Yeah, we have half of the face done. And so we're gonna put our string through this bead, this bead, this bead, and this bead. So like basically we're stringing through 4 beads. Okay, once you string through those 4 beads, we're gonna make another ear, which is orange, black, orange, black, orange. And we're gonna, so since we're coming out of this bead, we're gonna skip 2 beads and put it through this bead. Pull. We got another ear. So we're gonna string, so we need the whiskers now. So we're gonna string through this next orange bead. And then we're gonna put on the whiskers, which is a black bead. So we put a black bead on our string, and then we string through the orange bead. We get a black bead, string through an orange bead, we get a black bead, and then string through this orange bead. So yeah, that's it, and we're basically done, but we still need to tie it off. So we're gonna want our string to go through all these like yellow and pink beads, and then also through this orange bead, and tie it off on the like little piece that we left on. Okay, I strung it through, and now we're gonna tie it. 1, 2, and 3. And then I got a trigger warning. I'm gonna pull out scissors to cut this little string, so skip a little bit if you don't want to see scissors. We're gonna wait, let me tie it one more time just in case. Okay, so we're gonna cut this part, and now we got Garfield. So I'm also gonna show y'all how to make the little keychain now. So like for the little keychain, we're gonna need 15 orange beads, 4 black beads, and 1 pink bead, and obviously some string. This is a very similar process to the single, and so we're gonna put 9 orange beads. It's also very similar to a star. So if you've made that before, this is very similar. So we're gonna put 9 orange beads and then 1 pink bead. And we're gonna tie that. And I personally like to tie my keychains a bit tighter since they don't have to stretch, but you do you. And if you want to make a stretchy keychain that you can just like stick your little finger in, that's also fine. So we have this wonky shape thing, but we're gonna pull, but we have to make it look like it was either called an octagon or a hexagon, I forgot, but the thing with 5 sides. I messed up. You're gonna want to shape it that shape, but like upside down. So you're gonna want to shape it like this. So once you shape it like this, you're gonna want to go string through the bead that's right next to the pink. And once you have that, you're gonna want to grab two black beads, put it through your string, and then you're gonna want to skip a bead and go on to the next corner bead. This is gonna be our little whiskers. And now we're gonna want to do the ears, which is 3 orange beads. And you're gonna want to string through your oh my gosh, I can't speak today. You're gonna want to string through you're gonna want your string to string through this little top bead, like that, and then you're gonna do that again. You're gonna put 3 beads on your string, and then you're gonna go through this bead. So we skip a bead and then we go through a bead. It's already looking like a cat. So you're gonna put 2 black beads for the whiskers, and you're gonna string through. You're gonna skip a bead and string through a corner. Sorry, I'm like stuttering. You're gonna string through this pink bead, which is like the little nose thingy. I don't know, I think, yeah. And then now you can tie it off. Again, I'm gonna tie it 3 or more times, and I'm gonna tie it tight, but you don't have to. So this is what it looks like, and again, I'm gonna pull out scissors to cut the little strings off, so you can skip a little bit if you don't want to see scissors. So now we have mini Garfield, and we have a single Garfield. You can put like, you know, a keychain ring on this if you want, which that's what I'm gonna do. So I get these like 10mm jump rings. I think that's what they were called. I stick them through the ear, and then I put this little keychain thingy on it, and I close it right back up. So now it's a keychain. So now for the Hello Kitty one, you're gonna need about, I think, 27 white beads, 1 yellow bead, 2 red or pink beads for her bow, and then 6 beads for her whiskers. I just realized I meant to say 12 black beads, not 6. So just like our Garfield one, we're gonna start off with our single, but we're gonna start off here instead of up here, which means we're gonna first do black, white, black, white, black, and so like we got this 5 beads, black, white, black, white, black, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're gonna put the string through 13 white beads. So now we got that, and then we're gonna do our black, white, black, white, black again. So black, white, black, white, black, and then we're gonna do 3 white beads, her yellow nose, and then 3 white beads again. Oops. So that's what it looks like. It looks weird right now, but I swear it's gonna look better. We're gonna tie it off with a short end again. I like to knot it 3 or more times, as I said like a million times already. Oh my gosh, why can't I tie it? I'm like, my brain's not. Okay, so we tied it. We're gonna do the whisker thing again, just like the Garfield one. We're gonna put in a black bead, and then we're gonna put it through this white bead. Grab a black bead, put it on your string, and then string it through the next white bead. Grab a black bead, and then string it through the next white bead. So this is what we got. We're gonna get, oh wait, no, we have to string through a nut. So we're coming out of this bead, we have to string through that bead. And then we're gonna put three white beads on our string. Skip these 2 beads and string through the we got one of her ears, and then we're gonna string through 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna string through these 4 beads. And this is the side that we have her bow in. And I chose clear red beads, but like you can just like do pink or red or whatever color bow you want Kitty to have. So we're doing red, white, red. And then again, we're gonna skip 2 beads and then string it through the next. So that's what it looks like. And we're gonna string it through another white bead and then do the whiskers. So black bead and string it through a white, black bead, string it through the next white bead, and then grab another black bead and string it through the white bead. So now you just have to get this string and string it all the through all these beads. So now you're gonna tie it with the little short piece from earlier. And again, scissor trigger warning. Oh, oops. Again, trigger warning for scissors. This is our Hello Kitty single. It goes on the wrist, but it's super cute. And now I gotta show you how to make the little keychain. For this one, you're gonna need 13 white beads, 1 yellow bead, and 2 red or pink beads. I'm gonna string 9 white beads first for like the main part. So it's 9 white beads that you're stringing on. And then you're gonna want to string on a yellow bead for her nose. And then tie it. I prefer to tie mine very tight, as I said earlier. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting I said stuff earlier. But like, whatever. So now we have to shape it into this shape again. We're gonna string through this bottom corner bead. So we just strung through that one. Oh wait, I forgot to mention we also need 4 black beads. So we're gonna take 2 black beads for her whiskers. And then we're gonna put the string in this little corner. So now it looks like that. And then 3 white beads for her ear. And then for her ear with the bow, we're gonna do red, white, red, just like the single. And then we're gonna skip a bead and put it through. And then 2 black beads, again for the whiskers, and then to the bottom corner bead. So now it looks like that. We just have to string through, you just have to put our string through this yellow bead. Where did my string go? Oh, oops, let me fix that really quick first. And then, as I said earlier, we're gonna put the string through this nose and then tie it off. I'm also gonna be putting a little keychain part on this, but you don't have to. You guys can also just like, I don't know, keep it as like a little charm or trinket to give to someone that you think is cool, or like to one of your friends too. Scissor trigger warning. But yeah. I'm gonna, also by the way, I'm gonna list the ones I just, like all these things I just made on my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. Even though I just made a tutorial for it, whatever, I'm still listing it on my Etsy because I want to. Anyways, yeah, this is the tutorial, and I'm sorry if I'm not good at explaining stuff, because I'm really not good at explaining stuff. And my voice might have been a little muffled, or the camera quality might not have been high, but I tried. This is my first tutorial, and I hope you guys liked it. I am gonna try to make a tail tutorial when I can find the time to. So thank you guys for watching this to the end, and see you guys next time.